has come. For 300 years, we prepared, we grew stronger. While you rested in your cradle of power, believing your people were safe and protected. You were trusted to lead the Republic, but you were deceived. As our powers of the dark side have blinded you. You assumed no force could challenge you. And now, finally, we have returned. Deceived. And now your Republic shall fall.
Is what Star Wars is all about, right? Amazing action-packed combat and a heroic, engaging storyline. And what could be cooler than to live and play in an MMO that delivers that promise? And that's what we're going to show you in our demo today. Now, I just want to point out one thing. We just came back from Gamescom, and I would say the only thing cooler than that trailer, I hope you agree with me, is seeing that trailer and hearing it in German.
It is ridiculous.
There's nothing like a German Sith. I think you can hear that on our website. You should really
check it out on the website. Und jetzt, euer Republik fallen. It's awesome.
Very nice.
Awesome stuff.
All I learned was Einmeer beer.
Yeah, that was there too.
Okay, so the event you just saw was called the Sacking of Coruscant. It's an important event in the history leading up to our game. Now, if you want to find out more about the history of the Star Wars universe and leading up to the Old Republic, we've teamed up with Dark Horse Comics. You can go to our website. We've got some webcomics that tell the events from the Sacking of Coruscant leading up to this event, and we've got some video timeline pieces that go way back into Star Wars history and lead us up to the Sacking of Coruscant, so be sure to check it out.
Yeah, so if you really want to nerd it out, and I think you do, you should check all that stuff out. It's good stuff.
That's right. So we're almost to the demo, I promise, but we want to talk about story again really quickly. So how do we put great story into an MMO?
How do we do that, Blaine?
Well, we feel that story drives choice and choice drives action. Are you with me?
I'm with you. I'm very with you.
All right. But if you've played previous BioWare games, and we know all of you have, you know that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Woo!
You know that the choices in BioWare games are not about simple choices, about important choices that matter, that are emotionally engaging, and that actually have an impact on the gameplay. That's what we're going to show you today. So we're going to jump into it now. And I want to point out before we start, what you're seeing today, very important, live demo. So we got two great demoers here. We already pointed out Jake Neary, producer from LucasArts, Tim Temmerman, associate producer from LucasArts.
Yeah. They play real good. They play real good.
And again, just want to thank the technical staff and our marketing crew and everybody, and let's show them the game.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to start you off on the planet of Hutta. Now, it's worth pointing out this is the first time that Hutta has been a fully realized planet in the Star Wars universe, and we're showing you our bounty hunter class. We're actually showing you the female bounty hunter, which we haven't shown before. Special reveal. There you go. Bounty hunter with bosoms. Hooray.
She's kind of hot.
She is, if you like girls in video games that aren't real, but that's cool, man. That's fine. In any case, as a bounty hunter, you're here to try and win entry into the Great Hunt. It's a contest sponsored by the Mandalorians to find the greatest bounty hunter in the galaxy. In keeping with the traditional bounty hunters from the films, your motivation here is personal and it's mercenary. Now, we announced recently that this is the first ever fully voiced MMO. What that means is that every player character, both a male and a female version, every NPC, every quest giver, everyone you talk to in the game has full, high-quality voiceover. End to end, this is an epic BioWare and Lucas storytelling experience. Now, you're about to talk with this guy, Braden. He's your mentor. This is the first conversation that you have in the Old Republic as a bounty hunter.
We're almost set up. See if you can't get that security network running, Mako.
Sure thing, Braden. We'll be, hey now.
Hey, indeed. The main attraction is here. Team, this is the girl we're pinning all our hopes on. Best shot I've ever seen in Nerves of Steel. She's great hunt material, all right. What do you say, Hunter? Ready to meet your team?
Now, you can see Jake is making a choice here. As Blaine referred to in the past, if you've played BioWare games, you know what this means. This not only changes your immediate story, it changes the way that NPCs treat you later in the game.
My team. I like the sound of that.
Get used to the idea. To win the Great Hunt, you'll need support, structure, and intel. Let's do things official-like. This is Mako, little genius I picked up years ago in Nar Shaddaa. She provides intel and tech.
Hope you're as good as the old man says.
And the big bruiser is Jory. He handles the heavy lifting and provides security for our base of operations.
Achua Benki, Dobra Sawata Hopa, Habaota Danaga Wonki Mulira Lapi.
Nice to meet you both. Let's get to work.
All right, enough introductions. Down to business. We're here because the Great Hunt has been called. Little Mako is the most rabid fan of hunter history this side of Geonosis, and even she doesn't know exactly what the Great Hunt entails.
I do know the names of every Great Hunt winner, though. Bloodworthy, the Defenestrator, Jewel and Nightbringer.
Every bounty hunter who's won a Great Hunt went on to massive glory and riches, which is why we're here.
Personally, I'm just here to kill people and cause damage.
Dallas, she sounds kind of high maintenance to me, man.
I think she's a little... I don't think you need to date her, Blaine, in your weird world that you live in that isn't reality. Anyway, that is your first conversation in the Old Republic, folks. Every conversation in the game is going to be like that one. Great dialogue, compelling choices, and cinematic digital acting. This has been another place that BioWare has been a leader over the years, putting cinematic acting into the game. Now, as we step outside, I'm going to talk a little bit about our art style. We've been referring to this as stylized realism. The idea is to create a world that is very unique, it's very evocative of Star Wars in the Old Republic era, but it's not tied down to photorealism. And I think you're going to see that as we show you the planet Hutta.